What's happening, everybody? Welcome back. This is Forgo, and today we have sneak peek 4, and this was a pretty unlikely sneak peek. And whether this sneak peek is actually legit or not, it remains to be seen. But I actually think this is legit. So, greetings, agents. This is Team Fragment Marvel Future Fight. These two superheroes have prepared a special prank. Now, when you read this here, you think to yourself, special prank. We got April Fools right around the corner. So it's like, preparing for April Fool's Day, right? And then we have the sneak peek itself, which I'll go ahead and pull up for you guys, all right? Let's watch this thing. What? So, this is a pretty wacky sneak peek. And like I said earlier, this is completely unexpected. I think people were hoping maybe for something else. I'm not really sure. But here we have Gwenpool and Deadpool, right? It is a funny little sneak peek, and it's definitely an April Fool sneak peek if I've ever seen one. But is it legit, right? Well, I tend to think it is because according to the forums, if you take off this YouTube channel here, according to the forums, check out these new looks of these superheroes with their special April Fool's Day costumes coming to Marvel Future Fight. We will announce more details through the patch details later. That there pretty well lets you know that this is actually legit. Like, these guys are going to get these looks evidently. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I actually kind of wish it wasn't true because I think they're abysmal looking. I mean, I'm sorry if you like them. That's awesome. But I mean, there is some cool things. Like, you see Deadpool's, cancer kind of all around him. And I mean, there's some things that's okay about it. But I'm just not, it's just fugly, right? But I mean, if this is all completely legit, which I do think it is, if they're really, really strong, then people are going to be pretty happy because currently in the game right now, these two characters really don't have a lot going on for a lot of players out there. Now, Deadpool here, if you do have the holiday Deadpool uniform and you're just playing in World Boss Ultimate, not World Boss Legend, then you got a God tier uniform, and it's always been thanks to his or thanks to her, all defense down, that's except 80%. It's just godly, especially when you use a remove all debuff leadership like White Fox, Dr. Voodoo, Enchantress, if you ever knew his uniform, like Black Cat actually from her passive as well, can just increase this all defense down to 100%. So you can do insanity as far as damage against the regular World Boss Ultimates. However, against World Boss Legend, all defense down doesn't apply. And Deadpool just sucks there. He's just always been bad. She's been bad, wherever you want to call her or call him. These newer versions are terrible. I never even leveled these uniforms up because whenever these uniforms came into the game, I was at a point where I was just facing World Boss Legend. I didn't need this uniform, and in all honesty, Holiday Deadpool uniform is just easier to play than these uniforms. Now, if you were a newer player and you picked up this uniform here, it helped you out tremendously. Like, it was God tier for him because, again, it just gives you an insanity amount of all defense down, and you can just do tons and tons of damage to regular World Boss Ultimate. It's just against World Boss Legend is where it really isn't very good, right? And now that he's going to get this cross-dressing look, looking like Gwenpool, I mean, it's going to be weird, right? Because, he's probably going to be stronger, and he's probably going to be really good for World Boss Legend. But I've always seen this kind of complaint when it comes to like changing looks of our original characters. Like, some players they're pretty much like Marvel purists, and what I mean by that is they like characters to stay original, right? They like their original looks more than anything, and it just aggravates people whenever they change their looks, and those forms are actually more powerful than their original looks, right? It's just always something that's kind of irks some of the players, that's annoyed them a little bit. And I think this might be a similar situation where there will be some players that's going to be like, man, you're going to make him look like that and make him look like Gwenpool, and now he's actually stronger than this. It's just weird. But at the end of the day, I don't think people are really going to complain if he was actually strong, right? If he actually was getting it done against World Boss Legend, especially since we just got these speed types here, like Echo with her crazy leadership, right? I mean, so it could be pretty amazing. And also, Gwenpool here, a uniform that dropped whenever Holiday Deadpool uniform dropped a couple years ago, isn't very good. Well, I mean, it's a good uniform, but it's just not good because she doesn't have an awakened skill. She doesn't have a tier 3. So she gets kind of screwed. You can't use her in a lot of game modes in the game. And that's something that hurts her a lot. So the sneak peek's also letting you know that, hey, this girl it's probably going to get an awakened skill more than likely. I doubt they give her a tier 3. I mean, they could. And this could be, I mean, it could be a big hoax. It could be an April Fool's joke. But I tend to think it's not, guys. I tend to think that this is actually a legit, real thing. So, but I could be wrong, right? I could be very well wrong. And in a way, I kind of hope I am wrong because I'm not really a big fan of the new uniforms. I think the uniform for Gwenpool looking like Deadpool is kind of cool because it's got that skater look going on, right? She's got the skater look, which is pretty cool. You know, the skates there, that's nice, right? But Deadpool just looks, I don't know, he looks really eerie and weird to me. Like, I don't know. I'm just not feeling it, man. I'm just not feeling it. But you never know. Maybe when we play the character, he'll be absolutely godly. But I mean, this is a terrific uniform right now. And it's really because of her cold resistance down, all the hits she does on her skills. I mean, I didn't even know she had super guard break. That's pretty cool, right? I mean, she's got a lot going on, heals in her kits, and both these characters have an insane amount of heal, especially Deadpool. So I hope at the least that, you know, these uniforms are very, very strong and can actually push War Boss even more. It's going to kind of perturb people a little bit because we just had speed types like Hawkeye and Kate Bishop that are extremely strong, especially Hawkeye. He's just God tier and War Boss Legend. And if these characters outshine them right after people just picked up Hawkeye's uniform, that might upset some people, but I really don't think it should because Hawkeye's just so strong. Even if these characters were stronger, you're still going to be happy with your purchase. So let me know what you guys think about this sneak peek. Do you think this is legit? Do you think this is just a big April Fool's hoax? And what do you think about the looks of these uniforms? Do you like them? Do you dislike them? Let me know down in the comments below as to why. And I do stream on Twitch at 9 p.m. GMT+7 time. The link is in the description below. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one. See you, everybody.